Krista. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm bringing to you a layout for Punched Out Thursdays with Kathy Fiegel and Ronnie Sue Scrapper. And I'm going to be doing a Halloween layout, and I'm using these papers from Echo Park. It was a package that I bought a while back at Tuesday morning. And they had these little strips in there, and I'm going to use them as border strips, and I'm going to punch them out with my border punches. And I'm only going to use 3 of them on this layout. And I'm going to use this paper to back my to back my photos. And the photos that I'm doing today are of my 2 little ones, my 2 daughters. We did a fun little Halloween, and we made these little treats that were plastic. I don't know, you go to the dollar store and you buy like the little plastic hands, and they're like little baggy hands, and you fill them with popcorn, and on the tips of them you put a little candy corn, and it looks like nails. So they're really cool. They're very excited, and we made those together, and then they got to eat them. So we made a couple other stuff too, and I'm going to be having layouts with those with some of my other kids. I always do this for Halloween. I make fun treats, and the kids love it. And then they dress up with their little Halloween shirts, and they get to wear them to school, and it's pretty cool. So they had lots of fun this day, and they loved their little snack. And I decided to do a layout. So now I'm going through some die cuts package that I got. Everything I got was mostly at Tuesday morning. The Halloween die cuts, and most of the paper pack I got there. And some of the stuff I got actually from the dollar store, believe it or not. And then some of the thickers and stuff I got from Hobby Lobby. So these are my border punches, and if you've watched my videos before, I have used these before. I love them. They are my favorite thing ever to use. Only thing is that when you punch with them, if you don't punch with it facing up towards you like how I'm using them, you can't see where you left off. So your border punches would be off. They wouldn't be exact. They would be, kind of crooked. So this is why I punch this way, because I got asked this question before, and the answer is because you can't see if you punch them down flat on your table. So I have to hold it up so I could see where I'm punching. And this way I know, and then it punches perfectly and not crooked, and I don't miss anything. So that's why I hold it up. So if you ever get these, my suggestion is to do it this way. This way you can't mess it up. And I'm just going to do these 3 strips with 2 different kinds of punches that I have in there. And I really love using these. I bought them at Tuesday morning like a couple years ago, and I use them all the time. So they were well worth it. They were actually in the clearance section, and I only paid they were normally, I believe, 20, and I got them for 10. So it was pretty good deal. And especially for as much use as I get out of them, they're very much worth it. So now I'm just finishing up this strip, and then you'll kind of see how my layout's gonna go. This was an easy layout. It wasn't too difficult, and it was so much fun. I love doing stuff for Halloween and any holiday, and it's just fun to be able to do these layouts once in a while instead of doing the same type all the time. It's fun to do the holiday layouts. I really enjoy it, and my kids like it too. So then I had this little strip of sticker that was in the sticker pack that came with my my papers. So I stuck that on the bottom, and it was already kind of punched out because it had a little curve to it. So it went perfectly. So now I kind of wanted something to divide this up a little bit in the middle of my paper. So I decided to go in with this zigzaggy paper, and I'm going to cut it down, and that's going to go in the middle. So first I tape my photos down so that I know exactly where I want them, so that they'll stay there and I don't have to worry about where they're going to go. So this is how they're kind of going to go. And then I'm going to cut them out. And then I'm going to cut that paper out for you. I was having a lot of trouble with my tape gun. It's been giving me so much trouble. I don't know. Thinking about buying a new one. Because I bought several cartridges for it. And it just keeps messing up. I don't know what's wrong with it. But I think I'm going to have to get a new one. And I'm just looking at it because it was kind of not the right size, so I'm going to end up trimming it down a little bit smaller because it was just too big. I didn't want it that big. So I'm going to trim it down a little more. And I'm just trying to figure out the measurement so that I make sure that it's even on both sides. And that's what I'm doing here. So you'll see. And then I'm going to just glue this down on some craft foam so that it pops up off the page. And there you go. So it's all trimmed down, and with the magic of editing, there you have it. I didn't want to bore you with all my cutting. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop these up on some pop dots because I want them to stick up off the page and look, really look interesting on the page. And I've done this before on another layout. I believe it was called Eat Cake. And everyone really liked it. So I did use a lot more on that layout though than I am using on this one. This one I'm only using 3. On my other layout, Eat Cake, I had like quite a few. I think there was like 6 of them I did. And it looked really cool. But this one I only wanted with 3. I didn't want too much. And I'm just going to pop this one up with the little pop dots. And then I'm going to pop it up again on the actual paper. And these little sticky dots were so sticky. They are like, I got them at Tuesday morning, and they are very sticky. So I know this stuff is not going to fall off. And I really love the back of that paper, but I didn't use it. So now I am going in with the die cuts, and I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going to put everything. And that sucker does not stay there. It ends up getting moved in that little left corner. And I'm also going to go in and grab one of the haunted houses, because I had that haunted house on the top of my page there. And so I thought, let me bring in another haunted house. So that's what I did. And I'm going to put it there where that pumpkin is, because that's where my journaling is going to go. And there isn't going to be much journaling because there isn't too much to say. And I always journal off camera. I don't know why. Sometimes I do on camera, but most of the time it's off camera. And now I'm going to go in with this little pumpkin. And these I got at the dollar store. I got a lot of this stuff at the dollar store. Lately, the craft section in the dollar store has been phenomenal. I mean, they have just had so much. And these little foam stickers are like really neat. And I really liked them. And and whatever's left, my kids can play with. And I love these little witch's shoes. And I thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to hang them down from there. Like she's hiding underneath. And I thought that was a cool idea. So that's where those are going to go. And I really liked that. And then, see, I moved the sucker down. And now I'm going to go in with this. This I also got at the dollar store. And these are really cool. And these are like adhesive strips. And they're really like, they're kind of heavy. They're not light, and they're really cool, and it's a lot of bling, but I like me some bling sometimes. And I'm going to put that on top there where the photos are, just to dress it up a little bit. I just felt like it needed a little something. So now you're going to see me go in with the craft foam, and I'm going to glue this down. And then once I glue my photos down, then I'm going to start coming in with all my other embellishments and glue those down also. So now I tried to use my glue gun on this, and of course it wasn't working. So I had to go in with my actual Scotch glue, which is fine. It's just, it would have been easier with the tape gun, but that's okay. So you'll just see me gluing it down, and that's where it's gonna go. And I really like how that pumpkin went in the middle, because the background paper went really well, where you could see through the eyes and the mouth. It kind of like fit in like perfectly. So I really like that. And now I'm gonna go and I'm going to put this adhesive strip down here, this little bling, as I call it, on the top there. And I do end up moving the pictures down because I didn't like it. I felt like it was too close. So, and it was covering the picture, so I didn't like that. So you will see it move down. I don't show it on camera, but I did move the pictures down. And then my little witch's shoes, which are so cute. And I can't believe I got these at the dollar store. They had so much at the dollar store. It was really great to go in there and get this stuff, you know, at a decent, good price. And now I'm just going to tape down these little die cuts, and I'm going to pop up the haunted house. And I do pop up my my candy and my little sucker, and the pumpkin, of course, I don't have to because that's foam and it's kind of already raised up. And I had a really hard time with these glue dots. They took me forever to get the little strip off of them to glue them down. It was like they didn't want to come off. That's how sticky they were. And then I put this little cat there by the house because he was so cute. That came in one of the dollars too, and this little bat. And they're just foam stickers, and they're just adorable, and they went perfect with everything in this kit. So I was like, why not? Let's use them up. And it just came out really cute and kid-like, and the kids absolutely loved it. And it's something they'll always look back on and say, Mommy, remember when we made these? And because we just had so much fun making them. And I love making treats for my kids and them enjoying it, and doing stuff together like that is just, it's family time and it's fun. And they enjoy it, and that's what matters. So now I'm just going to stick down my little sucker, and then my little candy corn and my candy. And I'm just trying to figure out how I want to put it. And they end up going like that. Because then I'm going to come in with some of these stickers that you see there in the left-hand corner. And there were a couple little phrases on there. I mean, little words. One says candy, and I believe the other one says goodies. So I stuck those on top. And the little pumpkin's going to go there. And now I'm just looking at the stickers to see which phrase stickers I want to stick on here. And I believe it's candy and then goodies I use. So goodies, yep. And then the other one, I believe it's candies. And I'm just kind of, you know, putting stuff where, you know, I think it should go or how I want it. And it really turned out really cute, and I really like it. And I'm glad I got to do this for the Punched Out Thursdays. And don't forget to check out Kathy and Ronnie Sue Scrapper. I will have their links down below. And make sure you check them out and give them a like and some comments. And because they're going to have some awesome layouts too. And now I have these little, I got all these confetti at the dollar store also. And they have these little webs, which I absolutely adore. They are so cute. And then those little spiders that you saw. And that little spider web was just a sticker that I had in my sticker pack that I had. And now I'm just going to scatter these little spiders like they're running all over the page, which I thought was such a neat idea. And I absolutely love it. And I can't stand spiders, but they're cute spiders. And I'm going to go in with the webs. And I put one there by the candy and some by the haunted house. And then I'm going to put one up there by the witch's feet. And I'm also going to go in with some other confetti that I had that were bats. And I'm going to put those up top like they're flying around. And that's it. Once I glue all this stuff down, and now I'm just thinking about what else I can do. And I really love the little webs. They were so, so cute. And I did put 2 of the webs together here on the bottom of the haunted house because I wanted to make it a little bit bigger. And there's my bats. So now my bats are going to go up here. And they're just cute little black bats. And I just wanted a couple of them flying on the page too with the spiders. And it just all came together really nicely. And I just had so much fun making it. I just love doing stuff like this. It's just fun, and the kids love it. And when they saw it, and they were like, coming in, telling me where to put things and helping me out. And now I'm going to go in with my title, and my title is going to be Fun Treat, because that's what it was. It was a fun treat. And I really couldn't think of anything else as a title, so I just made it simple. Fun Treat. And I did glue down all my sequins, but I did it off camera because I didn't want to bore you with gluing down sequins. So I just glued it down with my clear glue. And that's it. That is the whole layout. So I hope you like it. I will show you some close-ups. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And don't forget to hit the red bell so that you get notified every time I have a new layout. And I want to thank you so much for subscribing and for watching. And don't forget to check out the other ladies, Kathy and Ronnie Sue. And that's it. Thanks for watching. And remember, stay scrappy. Bye. See you soon.